Gestational diabetes is on the rise. It's a significant increase that could have a long-term impact on families. Northwestern Medicine conducted the research that included studying more than 12 million births. Emily Lamb, a third-year medical student, joins me now to talk about these findings. First of all, hello to you. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course. You know, before we get into the research, I want you to explain what is gestational diabetes, how do you test for it, why it matters.
Yeah, definitely. So gestational diabetes, it's a diagnosis that mothers are often tested for in pregnancy. So usually around 20 to 24 weeks of pregnancy, women are tested for this, but the testing can be earlier depending on an individual's risk factors. And so it's essentially this diagnosis of high blood sugar during pregnancy. And it can confer a higher risk for various birth complications.
Yeah.
But it can also, what gets under-recognized is the risk after pregnancy. So the condition itself resolves following delivery, but after the pregnancy, for years to come, both the mom and the baby can have a higher risk of developing heart disease or diabetes or other medical complications.
So it's a whole string of issues that they could have long term. So to see a 36% increase, to me, that seems really significant. So as you study these numbers, is there one thing that's to blame for that increase?
We believe that this is likely a combination of different factors over the last several years. So it could be that there are associated trends in increasing rates of overweight and obesity that has been happening in our population, as well as older age at pregnancy. These are some of the factors that might contribute to gestational diabetes, but also the COVID-19 pandemic happened in these years in the study period and could have also contributed to trends of higher sedentary behavior, people maybe not having access to the best and most nutritious foods, chronic stress are all of these things that can contribute to the development of gestational diabetes.
Yeah. And that was really going to be my next question to you, because you looked at data for an 8-year period, 2016 to 2024. Of course, 2020 is burned in my memory for life. So that means it falls during the pandemic. Your research, how much of a factor did that play in the increase? And I don't know if you're able to sort of pinpoint what it meant.
Yeah, so in this study particularly, we can't really isolate the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, so we can't say for sure to what degree the COVID-19 pandemic contributed to this increase, but there have been other studies that we've looked at too that show that there were higher rates of gestational diabetes as a result of the pandemic, so we do think it was a big contributing
factor. And so I thought the interesting thing was that it went across all racial and ethnic groups. Everybody saw a similar increase. Does that reveal anything else to you?
I think it shows that we're not doing enough for different populations, and we're seeing it's really across the whole country that all of these populations are experiencing this increase, and it shows that these are trends that are universal across these different groups, and we just need to be doing more as a country to support pregnancy health.
And we've got about 15 seconds. When you say doing more, give me one example of something that can be done right now.
I think optimizing food benefits, for example, through SNAP, WIC, supporting young families to help them get access to nutritious foods. Diet is a huge part of pregnancy health and pre-pregnancy health as well.
Okay, Emily Lamb, we appreciate your time and we appreciate your study today.
Thank you.